write this article. Let's throw up the headline. We'll start from there and we'll kind of work our way down.
Okay.
So this is your article in February. I don't know if you're like the Detroit News where the author doesn't actually write their own headlines, but I think this
is me.
This is you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to divorce yourself from it.
No.
This article is preposterous. So the quote, the headline that opens up this entire Pandora's box of Lions nonsense is fans of the Detroit Lions should be more grateful. So I knew right away. My ears were perked up. I'm thinking, what more do you want from the Lions fans? They're grateful for what? That's kind of where I'm going right away. I mean, I don't know if this was like Sam told you something mean about me and this was an active attempt to bait me because he knew it would bother me, if this was a conspiracy to make me upset. But right off the bat, you're letting the organization off the hook, and I haven't even read the article yet. We're just in the headline.
Okay.
And boy, you can respond all this, but I'm going to get you.
I don't think I did that in this article. To be quite honest,
I do, and I'm going to lay out why. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I want to hear why you think so.
And then fire back.
Okay.
So we're just on the headline, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to break it down piece by piece. Now we didn't include every word, but I thought what the pertinent points were. So your opening paragraph. As if the headline wasn't bad enough, I was so upset reading this as a guy that respects you and what you guys are doing. So this is a direct quote. The Detroit Lions are statistically one of the NFL's worst franchises, yet they might have the most intriguing fan base in all of sports. It stems from their delusion and false entitlement. For some reason, they think every good coach or player wants to come to Detroit, and they blame the Lions front office for not acquiring them. Okay. You call the Lions fans entitled. What are they entitled to?
I think, okay, here's what I mean by entitled. Are the Detroit Lions a bad team? Yes. We know they're a bad team. We know they're historically bad. I'm not going to play you like you're dumb, like, oh, we need to just go ahead and throw a parade for the Lions for what they've done, because they've had a good offseason so far. What I'm saying is, Detroit as a city is not a destination. And I think people need to realize that. Nobody wants to come here. Okay, let's play a game.
Let's play the game.
You're a free agent athlete, right?
Yeah.
You got a choice between two, let's say, bad franchises. The Lions and let's say this for fun of the argument, let's say Jaguars. Free agent. Are you going to go to Detroit to make those millions? Or are you going to go to Jacksonville to make those millions?
Well, maybe Jacksonville, but less for the weather than the state income tax being zero. But look, we're going to get into the free agent destination thing. So just to clarify, that is basically your argument. I don't get how that ties to entitlement.
I think that fans, okay, here's the thing. I think that some Lions fans feel that the Detroit Lions can just go out and go get everybody, like, oh, if they didn't get so-and-so, like, let's say Leonard Fournette, for example. People were mad that the Lions went ahead and signed Adrian Peterson instead of going out and grabbing Leonard Fournette. How do you know Leonard Fournette wanted to come to Detroit?
They probably didn't.
Why do you fault the organization for not going out and grabbing a Leonard Fournette? Who know? If I had to go play with had a chance to go play with Matthew Stafford at the time,
yeah,
or Tom Brady,
yes. Okay, here's
who are you going with?
Here's the flaw. You are blaming it on some dint of the city, or they don't want to live in Michigan. Ben, believe me, I was ready for this answer. Ben, throw up we're going to be skipping ahead, but throw up that beautiful graphic with the logos that you made. So you're talking about, oh, wouldn't you rather be in Florida? It's not the Detroit Lions organization fault. Are these free agent destinations to you? Foxborough, Massachusetts, dump, it's awful. Indianapolis, Indiana, great city, not that much better than Detroit, has the same kind of deal with the suburbs. Pittsburgh, Steel Town, that's no paradise. Tampa Bay, Florida, you're in Florida. I don't know if you've ever been to Tampa. It sucks.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
I hate it. I mean, I've been there.
I've lived in Central Florida for 2 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Tampa to me,
Tampa, nothing's there.
It's
besides Raymond James.
It's a terrible.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
But here's the difference. See, this plays right into this. See, this actually plays into me.
Okay, but how?
Okay, so look, of those places, what do all of those places have in common?
They're all better organizations by virtue of the fact they exist in the same stratosphere as the Lions and in the same league.
They're all better organizations. So when it comes down to it, in the case of Tampa, if they didn't have Tom Brady, nobody's going there.
Right.
Nobody's going there.
I agree.
If it was not for Tom Brady. So you have on that point, there's not like the Buccaneers are a great organization. Tom Brady is a great organization.
Well, they won the title in 2002. I mean, it's two more titles than we've seen.
Sure. But my thing is like, when you're trying to talk about bad organizations and against bad organization is bad organization, and then one is in a better, like, how can I say it? If one is in a better location for me, if I'm an athlete, and I can go to a Jacksonville and now know they're a bad organization, but I can at least have the state income tax, thing, and the better weather. I'm going to go there because it's a better destination for me than Detroit. If I'm going to deal with dysfunction, why not go with dysfunction, get paid, and be in a better location?
I that's all fair, but I think here's where you're missing the mark.
With those teams right there,
yeah,
those are just better. Or those are better. Those are free agent destinations because they are better organizations. Like, exactly. I can go there to win.
Exactly. And that's the point. And we didn't even get to Green Bay. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Lambeau.
I haven't been to Lambeau, but I don't think anything is in Wisconsin.
The stadium itself is really cool. Like, if you go on Priceline.com or whatever you look at for hotels.com, and you're just like, give me the best hotel.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-star Days Inn. Like, it's just, there's nothing there. But you're making my point for me. You think I'm making your point. You're making mine. You're saying, oh, those are only free agent destinations because they're better organizations. Yeah, exactly. You're saying to the fans, oh, how come it's not the Lions' fault no one wants to come here? They're a terrible organization. It's their fault that they are a terrible organization. Mm-hmm. I don't know how the takeaway is, oh, what do you expect? The Lions are asking for too much. Asking for what? Competence? One playoff win? They won a playoff game, and I was still shitting my pants, man. You're younger than me. I mean, you weren't even alive, I think. Are you 25 or something?
I'm older than you think.
Really? Oh, you look young. Whatever. Yeah. You haven't seen.
But I was alive for it. I was alive for the playoff win. But could I really remember it? I mean, that's another thing. I was born in '86.
It's been okay. So it's shit, man. You do look good. I got to. What do you do? You got some fucking cream I can borrow? Look. The point is, they've been horrible. So you're saying, you're telling the fans that they're entitled, but your headline, and you repeat it in the body of the article, is that they should be more grateful. Lions fans should be more grateful. That's a direct quote from you. But you're saying nobody wants to come here. They'd rather go the buttfuck Wisconsin, anywhere but Detroit, because the organization is so bad. But Lions fans should be grateful. They're being ungrateful for their show of anger. I don't get how those.
No, I think what I'm saying by grateful, because I remember that article. I was saying they should be grateful that people want to come here and rebuild this organization. They now have the right. With Sheila Ford now, what she's done. She's now. Oh, look here. First, I got to address one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before she stepped in, who would really want to touch this with a 10-foot pole? Anybody that's credible.
A lot of people. I mean, a lot of people.
I mean,
a lot of people interviewed for both those positions, man. There's only 30 of them, and they pay a lot of money.
Before Sheila stepped in?
Historically.
I mean, but the Lions.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, over the past couple of years, let's say a decade, nobody really wanted here. Like, we could not get those big name coaches. We couldn't get those big name talent. We had to work through the draft, but the thing is, they've done a bad job of it. Since Sheila Ford has come in, she's not. I'm not going to give her an A+ just yet. But I'm going to give her a B+ because what she's done is she's came in here and did something that me as a Lions fan, what I've wanted for a long time. She didn't sell me a bunch of BS. Her, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, they let us know that this is bad. They're now making this a place where people want to come. So I'm saying Lions fans should be grateful in this aspect of that. She's now getting people here of quality that want to come here. Dan Campbell, verdict is out on whether he's quality. But Deuce Staley as the assistant head coach, Aaron Glenn as the defensive coordinator. He did a great job with the New Orleans Saints. You got Anthony Lynn, may not be the greatest head coach, but we've seen his work done as an offensive coordinator, as an offensive mind. He's really good. Getting quality guys like that to come in, you're getting a John Dorsey. We've seen what he's done. May not be the best at picking coaches, but he can see talent.
Great scout.
Yeah. See talent. Be grateful that she's doing things. They're doing things now to make the Lions a destination. Be grateful that you can get somebody. Hey, you know what? Maybe we couldn't get an Airbnb. Maybe we couldn't get a Robert Saleh. But be grateful you have a guy like Dan Campbell who said that when the job came open, hey, I want this job. I mean, I don't think that it was already reported about Robert Saleh. Soon as everything, kind of matriculated and opened up, he was zeroed in on the New York Jets job and was kind of using all of the other jobs to kind of play leverage to get that job. No, none of those, they could not get any of those top level guys. Maybe, I don't know what happened with the whole Airbnb thing. I'm still kind of confused on that one, to be quite honest. But
the Lions did not want Robert Saleh. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, before you go to another tab, please like, subscribe, and follow for more clips and highlights. Good? Okay.
See, beautiful. That's a natural at work.